Namaste, I am Siri Kompalli, and today I'm not going to share anything about events or what all the good things happened or what are the upcoming future events. Today is something related to woman, where one woman who is running a small business and some client or some vendor has not or has stopped paying that particular company. That is the one which run by this woman. There are so many times it happened when we are running a IT company, we get payments very, I mean, delayed payments, but or maybe like 6 months, 3 months. But this is not that. This is where somebody has done some fraud, and it was from the initial phase itself. Somebody wanted to do that. The intentions were to do that, and one particular woman who was about to get pregnant and was going through this situation with the fraud and all those payments. And she had a delivery, and the baby was premature because of the stress she went through all over this pregnancy because of the payments and whatnot. And now she has a 4 months old baby, and she's going through so much of trauma. As a woman to woman help, I'm doing this video. And here I'm not going to disclose any name, or she's not going to disclose any details of the company because of the sensitivity. But the request here is like, if any attorney watching this video, or any as a congressman, or any as such a community member, or you have faced this kind of situation, then how did you handle it? If not, you are not able to handle it, then let's do it together. Teach this kind of frauders a lesson that we are not going to listen, or how exactly we can run and make sure that they get the justice too. So welcome, Asha. Thank you for joining in.
Thank you so much, Siri, for scheduling this call today. So, without consuming any more time, I would like to jump on the case and I would like to share what happened with me. And it's not just about me, there are 44 more companies who got scammed by this company. I will
Mhm.
not disclose any name, and I prefer not to disclose my name, my identity as well. So, I have a very good running IT consulting business until unless in July 2020, when one LLC reached me out saying that they need to do a pass through for their IT consultants who are working at big banking and insurance clients. I was quite impressed that the client is major here. They are major clients in US. When we asked them that why they want to share their profits with my company, they said consultants need bi-weekly payment and they can't do that because they are getting very delayed payments from their clients. I was fine with that because in this IT consulting business, this is pretty common, right? I spoke to the consultant. She said that she's a US citizen, so she prefers to get payment as 1099 on her company. I was okay with that too, because this is a normal trend that happens in our IT consulting business. We started paying to consultant. First few months, everything was smooth. I was getting payment from the vendor and I was paying consultant on timely basis. And as Siri, you are a very good friend to me, so you know that I conceived with my
Yes.
first baby in December 2020. I thought, like, first 3 months, and my mom, everyone suggested that it's very crucial time for a mom. So I will just take some time off from work, and I just let my team handle all these things. I thought that
Mhm.
sooner or later we'll get the payment. It
Yeah.
happens. It's very common.
Yeah.
I never had any doubt on this vendor. Then at some point, I noticed that we have paid more than hundreds and thousands of dollars to consultants, but we are not getting any payments from the vendor at all. I
Mhm.
told them if they don't pay me, I will terminate the contract, reach out to clients directly. But that time they threatened me by saying that if I reach out to any clients, they will never pay me a single penny and it will be a breach of contract. And to be honest, Siri, I really got scared because you work entire year to earn like maybe two, three, four hundred thousands of dollars, and you just don't want to lose that money, right?
Yes.
So I decided that rather I'll focus on my pregnancy because that was more important, and I decided I will not pursue this for now. I will wait for them to get back to me. They got back to me. They terminated the contract and gave me a payment plan written in my email, which said that by December 2021, they will pay off everything they owe. Because of all these, I was under a lot of stress. I had high BP issue, and due to which I went into preterm labor. And I delivered my baby at 34 weeks. A lot of things were going on in my life at that point of time, where I had surgery pain. You know how it is, right?
Yes. Yes.
Had no help as my family is not here. They are back in India and they could not travel due to COVID. And my baby was in NICU because she was premature.
Mm-hmm.
I was recovering from postpartum postpartum trauma. Suddenly in December, I heard that the same vendor who owed me hundreds and thousands of dollars, they filed bankruptcy. I was in shock for a couple of days, thinking what to do. Despite having a newborn, I told my husband that I want to pursue this case and I want to challenge this bankruptcy because this is not a normal bankruptcy. And the kind of business model we are in, how this company can file bankruptcy when client is not bankrupt, right? Because in this model, when client is paying, the vendor company takes their commission, pay to me, I take my commission, I pay to consultant, right? So that was my question. I reached out to attorney and they helped me to pull out the bankruptcy petition. I saw it's just not me. There are 44 more companies, as I stated earlier. They were also losing money. I myself called each of those companies. It was December. Most of the folks were out to India trip, maybe on vacations. I didn't get proper response from most of the companies. But so far, as of today, I'll say that I have 22 companies with me who are supporting me to fight and challenge this case against the vendor fraud company, right? We hired an attorney. We all attended 341 creators meeting. In that meeting, there was one employee who is based out in US. He represented from the vendor company. Whatever questions were asked to him by trustee or by us, creators like us, he had only one answer that he don't know. And the owner is in India. If you have any question, please contact owner. When we asked him that, okay, you worked with owner from last 4 years, can you give us his contact details or his address, anything? He said he knows nothing about him. So first question was there that how he can work for a company when he knows nothing about the owner and any other employee, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then another important point that I figured out that this company never filed any federal taxes in the last 2-3 years. So see, Siri, the thing is that
Yeah.
there are so many things, findings I have been doing since last 2 months. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I found out that the name, maybe whatever LinkedIn ID they created, it's not real. Okay. They have
Mm-hmm.
never filed taxes, right? I'm wondering how IRS never noticed this. This is like, when I don't file tax for a month, if even
We
I
get
don't
it.
pay, yes, we are
Yeah.
scared that what will happen. And here
Yeah.
3 years, and in the petition they have showed that last 3 years their revenue was 1 million and still no one touched them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see any proper action taken on this case by trustee or court of state. And even I was demotivated many times, saying that, for such small amount, why FBI will take interest?
Can I
The
know the amount?
amount is close to $1.5 million approx.
That's not a small amount.
And I can assure that this is not the correct amount. Okay. The second thing that I tried to send a couple of emails to congresswomen in our county. Then I tried to inform FBI using FBI tips. I have been doing many things to ensure that someone comes and help me out in this, right? I mean, I know the numbers are low, whatever, like, the number is not that big, the amount is not that big. But for me, as a person like me, it's a big amount, right? Because we
Yeah.
work entire year not just to lose our hard-earned money, right? And someone comes, scam, and just gone. And the thing is, like, no one can touch them, right? So I really seek your help or anyone's help who is
Mm-hmm.
watching this video. If any big attorney, law firms, or any government officials who can, like, try to come forward and help me on this, I'll really appreciate.
Yes. Yes. So thank you, Asha, for all the details.
Yeah,
And it's not about your company. It's about
exactly.
you have to make sure that the person or the entity which has done this fraud, it has to come out, and we have to show that, and also make sure that just like you and other companies are not going to fall into the same situation, isn't it?
Exactly. We don't want to wait that tomorrow the same scammers they do a scam of $10 million, and then again they file bankruptcy. I mean,
Yes,
they are trying to hide their scam behind bankruptcy, right? And I'm
absolutely.
trying to challenge. See, I'm not saying
Yes,
I have no proof that if it is a real bankruptcy or not. But when I got in touch with 20 or 30 other companies, I heard the same pattern being repeated everywhere. I heard that all the company were depositing the money in the same bank account, right? Miss, I found many evidence that showed me that there is something wrong going here. Okay, so I mean, I really need your help, and I think that will be all from my end, Siri, for today.
yeah, thank you, Asha, for all the information.
Sure.
And this is an urge for all the attorneys or congressmen or government officials. We as a woman, not only taking care of our family, children, but we want to be an entrepreneur and support others, other women. So all I request is to help Asha, and not only help Asha, try to find what are the ways, if something like this happens, what is the way we can address and what are the guidelines we need to follow, or which agency or which federal department we need to reach out and make this not happen again to anybody else. All right. Any other last final message you would like to ask Asha?
No, Siri, thank you again for your help. You have been really kind helping me on this, and I'll be happy if someone comes forward to help us on this. That's all.
Yes, let's do it together and let's find a way for this. It's
Sure.
not just for us, it's for the future women who are going to go to this situation and can't find answers for them. So let's do it together. Thank you. And we are trying to all the attorneys or any officials who can help on this. It will be highly appreciated. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you.